What's up, guys? Hadn't done a video in a while, so this is just a little update video on the stuff I'm playing through now. I've essentially done away with my pedal board and gone to this 11 rack. I'm playing through the 11 rack because I play at church most of the time. This has speaker emulation, pretty decent speaker emulation, and you know, the effects, it's got all the effects I need. Phaser, flange, chorus, tremolo, that sort of thing. I can run out stereo. Long term, I'm wanting to use that as a recording interface to maybe do some recording with. The white cable is a lightning port cable for said iPad. Down here, I'm using an acoustic amp as a monitor sometimes. It's sending a mono feed into the first input. I control the volume from there. Unfortunately, it's still a little too loud for my wife sometimes, especially since it's 1:35 in the morning. So I use these AKG K240s that she got me as a present to shut up. Not quite like that, but that's sort of the gist of it. And this is my pedal board now. It's a Behringer FCB 1010 or 1010 1010, whatever you want to call it. But I tried to program this thing and failed. So I've got the EEPROM chip out, and I bought this Eureka Prom to go into it. And it's a wonderful little inexpensive chip that takes about 5 minutes to install, and it gives you all your presets. So that's the A bank, and you get 4 presets. And then if you want, you can go into effects mode. That's that little green light there. And I hate it that it does this, but all the lights blink when you do that. But if you step on them, they'll stay solid. And then after you turn them off, you can cut them off. But essentially, when you go into effects mode, it's a stomp box. So I can set up any preset I want for a gig, and basically have a pedal board. I got, as you can see, distortion, modulation, delay, reverb, wah-wah, bank 1, bank 2, or effects 1 and 2, or anything I set it to be. Usually I do a compressor or a graphic EQ. You can cut effects loop on and off if you got one of those. Let's see, we've got an amp setting, and then we've got the tuner. Yeah, and I never had a volume pedal before that was worth crap, so I got one now. And I've got a nice little microphone stand set up where I can sing if I want to, or I can plug up my iPad to the console here, the iClip, and I'm good. The rug came from upstairs, and a lot of what started all this mess was I had a flood. You know, we're still getting kind of cleaned up, but yeah, I had a flood in the basement, and my partition walls, I just left them over there by the windows. I didn't want to put them back up. It's kind of a pain working around those anyway. I still got my Fender bass breaker, but I hardly ever use it. And then beside that, I've got the Takamine, the Gibson Les Paul Studio, a Stratocaster with a turtle shell pickguard, 3-tone sunburst. The case that's facing me is a Jackson Dinky, some Indonesian model that I tried to sell and couldn't. And another Strat, that's an American Standard, or American Series from 2001. I'll show you my wall behind me. I've got this blanket up to kind of keep the sound from bouncing around over here. And I got another little old blanket that my wife's grandmother made. I put it up for sound dampening. The banner is my group Afterthought. We play like 1 or 2 gigs a year, just for fun. We don't really make any money at it anymore. These guys, they've been in bands with me before where we actually were pretty good at making money. And we just do it for fun now. I got guitar stands, and then I've got my stool when I want to sit, and guitar straps. That's pretty much it. This is the only pedal I got right now, and you can see how it's getting used. I got my iPad for when I want to plug into mixing console here. I don't know what kind of old PV this is. It's a PV something. PV 14 maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that's it. So I'm hoping with my little practice space, show you the far away shot here. Yeah, I'm hoping my little nook in the corner here will give us a better setting to play music and make some videos, maybe do some jams or whatever over some backing tracks. And if it doesn't, who cares? All right, peace out, homies. Later.